coming in to the experience of being in your body with as few distractions as possible. What's going on out there? All the bells and whistles of life. Letting yourself land in your own body mind system, the organic process that is you. You know what? We're going to do a little bit of Laban stuff today, too. And we are going to do some lymph flush. So we will do some Laban Bartenieff movement analysis, which sounds so exciting, but it's really, we'll do some of the space up, down, three-dimensional space, maybe a little bit more, maybe the planes, but we're going to start with lymph flush and some breath work. So let's just do a very gentle bounce. Maybe letting out a sigh with every exhale. So basically what we want to think is that every part of our body is having a little teeny movement, or maybe it's a big movement, but getting some kind of readjustment. Reset button. Got to press the reset button. Go back to factory settings. I have to do that with my computer. And I feel like a lot of people are in reset right now. Let's clear out the old stuff and start something new. I know people going through divorces and people starting new relationships too. So what is the reset in your body? What are you clearing away to make room for the next moment? Let it go. Shake, 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 shake like Tina Turner. The ultimate leg butt shaker, Proud Mary moment. Good. And let's do a couple of hissing breaths. I'm going to sit on my ball. And then we'll come in for the lymph flush. So the hissing breath, it's not going to necessarily take as long for you as it takes for me. You're going to inhale up and you're going to exhale hissings. Imagining that the hiss is letting all of your tension just settle down, right? So the hiss is like, your whole body's going, I can let go of holding onto that stuff. All the gripping, it just opens back up. Inhale. Give your body permission to release tension. You do not need to hold on to all that stuff. Open and lift, reach for the heavens, and exhale, soft hiss. Letting your fluids settle, like we jostled everything up. Now let them start to settle back down into coherence, meaning your head, your heart, and your guts are all working together. Coherent breathing would be inhaling and exhaling in the same tempo. So let's just do a couple of those. 6 up and 6 down. Inhale, wait, exhale everything out. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up, arching your back, looking to the heavens. 4, 5. The transcendent coming down. 2, 3. Maybe even rounding your spine all the way down. The imminent inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, rounding your spine if that feels good. 4, 5, 6. 2 more like that up. 3, 4. Taking it all in, letting it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving your body in a rhythm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finding a rhythm in your own system that feels nourishing is really worth doing. And also, I feel like if we don't think about rhythm, like I'm dancing on a regular basis and I'm actually doing dance steps where I have to think about rhythm. So I feel like that puts an extra neural pathway in there and a way of responding to my environment, right? It's responding to a beat, even if it's like ballet music where the beat is not a thumping bass, but just within the phrase, right? It might be a waltz, might be a 6/8, might be a 4/4, might be a 2/4. Anyway, when we learn to do that, we're putting an extra skill into our body. So even just this breathing up and 6 counts, down and 6 counts is bringing that, inviting that in, that relationship to rhythm. All right, rubbing your hands together. Relationship to rhythm is fundamental, I think, for humans. That's how we used to get together around the fire, dance and sing, or drum and play flutes, right? The oldest instruments that we have, flutes and drums. Okay, let's take our right hand to our left clavicle above and below your collarbone. Lymph flush, just opening the space under there. Gentle massage, not trying to rip anything apart. When we're younger, the integrity of our tissues, the collagen, all that stuff, and our fascia is more bolstered and firm. When we get older, we start to lose that integrity, right? That is called aging skin. But we most likely are going to age, but we don't need to get crusty and dried up and dehydrated. We can keep things moving in our bodies. So this lymph flush is part of that. Change it to the other side, mobilizing fluids, keeping things moving. And also when we're moving our tissue, even with our hands, we're requiring that tissue to strengthen, right? That we're massaging, but we're also asking that the integrity of the fascia hold, right? So we're not trying to poke holes through our body. We're trying to give our body this nice, gentle movement. Anytime we put stress on our body, like jumping, um, and not, this is good stress, right? We're demanding more action. Very healthy for us. The good stress, jumping, bouncing around. Let's come up, getting the movement inside of our tissues, inside of our fluids moving around. Let's take your hands under the angle of the jaw. And I've been taking this breath work course with Bonnie Bainbridge Cohen, the creator of body mind centering, and also had studied with Irmgard Bartenieff and Laban. Got to remember to get back to that. And it's funny because I've been talking about cellular breathing from the beginning of time because I heard about it in the Laban Institute. But hearing her really talk about what cellular breathing is like when we breathe in the air, comes into our lungs. Once it goes into those little alveoli and the blood is coming to take the oxygen and move it through our body, it is becoming a fluid, a liquid. It is not staying as gaseous, right? It is not air anymore. It is now fluid. So the cellular breathing is the interchange. Here's our cell. Here's the membrane on the outside. The interchange of oxygen and CO2 that's happening in the cell. So that is happening throughout our whole body as it's not exactly, is it happening as we breathe? There's an intaking of stuff and there's an exhaling, inhaling, exhaling within the cell. And those are happening on two different pathways. I don't know. This is very exciting to me. Let's take from our ear down to our collarbone. So that cellular breathing is happening on a fluid level inside our body. Change it to the other side. Our skin is breathing, right? Our body is breathing in multiple ways, in and out through our nose, in and out through our skin, in and out through our cells. Let's come in next to our nose. So right there, that little indentation, circles, under the cheekbone. Very gentle. We're just mobilizing. Squish up your face, open up your face, lemon, pumpkin, squish, open, get all that tissue moving. I blow my nose. So sometimes we think, I'm stepped up, there's nothing I can do about it, but we can. We can move that tissue around in a very gentle way, not to injure it, but to mobilize and hope that the inflammation starts to go down, right? All right, coming up to, let's do the 10 little dragons running through the forest, coming up to our head. I'm just gonna bounce as I do this. So very gentle, easy bounce, finding a flow in my body, moving my weight from side to side. If you want to, like, we could make it more exciting by testing your balance, balance on one side, balance on the other. What are we doing? We are maximizing if we do this, balancing on one leg as you do that, balancing on the other leg, seeing if you can find your balance while you're doing this Qigong exercise on your head. Woo! All right, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Coming down to the K27 points. Just below your collarbones should be some little indentations there, circling in there. Circling your K27. Woo-wee! Bringing yourself back in. If you're out there in the world, what's going to happen? Oh, this, that, oh, this. Just come into now for right now in your body. Let's stay here. I read this very interesting thing on the interwebs yesterday, which I feel like, who knows if this is the truth or not? I have to look it up further. But it was talking about a Sufi practice of dealing with your enemies, the people with negative energy around you. And the way to deal with it, instead of taking it on and taking it in, is to reflect it back. So you become a mirror for that energy and it comes ping and it goes back to whoever's sending you that bad energy. Right. So if you're feeling like you're taking a lot of that energy of the world in right now, maybe it's time to put the mirrors around you and reflect it back outward. Right. Instead of taking it all in and right. Ah, clear the system, reflect back the energy. All right, coming in for the thymus thump with a little Tarzan. Ooh, silverback gorilla. See, there's that big display way of showing your power. And then there's other ways. There's humor. There's other ways. There's softness. Not that we just say, oh, take it in and be all gushy, but there's ways of dealing with things that aren't so grippy. Let's take the right hand to the left armpit pec. So I was teaching an intro to Laban movement analysis, and I was teaching efforts, and efforts are the dynamics of the movement. Like it's very light, it's very strong, who it's and I had this effort battle with my assistant teacher, and she's like, I have a lot of access to strong and direct and so we're having this effort battle and I'm getting down into my strong weight and she just goes and it just totally disarmed the whole thing. She won the effort battle. So sometimes it's like those the frogs in Portland with right, the frogs putting on their frog costumes and going out there. The furry revolution, change it to the other side. Sometimes the answer isn't meeting the energy in the way that it's coming at you, but shifting the energy into something totally different, or just reflecting it back. Here's the mirror, look at yourself. It's not me, it's you. Whatever's going out into the world, whatever you're putting out into the world is you. It's not someone else. So mirror for the people that you need to like reflect that stuff back so that energy isn't coming into you, it is bouncing off and going back to them. All right, let's come into Sister Anna Kylie. We've got Gaylord down here in the mat sharing program. Just gentle pulse into Sister Anna Kylie. And then around your inguinal fold, Gaylord's doing his morning wash, toe cleaning. the Lord Gaylord, the aristocracy that lives in our house. Take your hands behind your knees. Circles, little circles in the eye of the knee. And then come up the front. Just this is like a me thing. This feels really good just to Squeeze in and around the outside of your knee, up your thigh. We're going to take that up to your lower back, and I am going to just massage with my knuckles this joint where my spine is, the iliac, what is it? Sacroiliac, maybe coming out to your greater trochanter. So I said we were going to do up, down, side, side, the basic scale, but I think we're actually just going to do the planes. So let's just reach up, high right, high left, low right, low left, high right, high left, low right, low left. Try looking in the direction, high right, high left, vertical plane, low right. This is the door plane. You can see I am in the door, reaching to one corner, reaching to another corner, bottom corner, bottom corner. Feel that rockiness. Free up your spine, free up your head-tail connection. And up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Now we're going to cycle through here. So we're going to get some arm circles, great for your rotator cuff. Cycling in the plane, making this cycle around in one direction. We're reaching high, taking it down, and then go the other way. Mobilizing your joints. What joints am I mobilizing? Rotator cuff, ankle, knee, hip, spine, head, tail. It's all moving. Good. And then come in and just give it a shake and bounce. And we'll take it into the horizontal plane. So here's a vertical plane, vertical dimension. I open it up, I have the vertical plane, horizontal dimension. I add some front back, I have the horizontal plane. I'm going to start on this side, left forward middle, right forward middle, left back middle, right back middle. It's as if you're in a big, huge table, big rectangular table, and the two heads of the table are on the two sides. Left forward middle, right forward middle, left back middle, right back middle, forward, forward, back, back. So we're going front and side, back and side, back and side. One more. This one is particularly fun to do with a group when you cycle it. Because Gaylord is there, I'm going to limit my stepping around. But basically, you're thinking of wiping off the whole table from behind you, around the front to the back. Wipe it off. Cycling. And let's cycle the other way. Reaching out, clearing off the table as if you're in the center of the table, clearing off the space behind you, to the side, and in front. Cycling. We could do this like really charging around with the whole group, which is very fun. Blocking. But somebody is not in the right location for us to do that, nor do we have a whole group here. All right, we're going to do the sagittal plane. We're going to do the sagittal plane, reaching to forward high and then taking it back low. Just that. Forward high to back low. Forward high to back low. Forward high to back low. Changing. Forward low. Same hand to back high. Forward low to back high. So sagittal, like Sagittarius. Boom. There's our dimension. We add some up, down. We have the plane. Forward low. Back high. Rebecca, if you're out there, I hope you're involved in this one. Take it forward and back and forward and back. Switch legs. I'm just doing it with one leg in front because it's easier, and switch hands. So we're working contralateral, cross-body movement for this. Other hand, forward high to back low. Forward high, moving through space, inviting your body into this back space. Chances are you do not spend much time back there. One more like this, forward high to back low, then forward low to back high. Forward low, getting that head tail into the action. Forward low, back high. Awakening the space around you, connecting your awareness to the space around you. Welcome, space around me, to my awareness. Last one. Good. We could cycle that, which is just be an arm circle. Let's just do a simple, because I don't want to step on Gaylord. Circle your arm backward. Let your chest open up and then circle your arm forward. Change it to the other side. Circle your arm backward. Easy and loose. Let your body move. Nice gradated rotation in the rotator cuff. Change direction. And then let's come in and just do some of this Qigong version of spiraling, twisting through your spine. Again, this is great for your lymphatic uh, flow. We don't just have lymph nodes in those 6 areas where we do the lymph flush. They're in our whole body, all over the place. See what's behind you. Ah, good. And let's come down to the floor. Sitting on your tuchus. My mom gets all these words wrong. Like, what did she say? Like, Filene's basement is Fellini's basement, and Harvey Keitel is Harvey Keitel, and your keister is your keister. So I just like, she saw the piano and she's like, she saw Harvey Keitel's keister. I don't know. I just think that's funny. Let's take it. It's funny how people have a way of changing a word. Mom, if you're out there, I'm laughing with you. Mom does like to watch these videos and participate as much as she feels like it. All right. Up now we're down here in Gaylord territory. Arms out, side. My hair, to me, looks like I have a bowl cut. I look like some like my haircut to me, the way that it looks from here is like a kid in a 70s movie with like a bowl cut. I mean, not 70s, somewhere between 70s and 80s. I feel like I just saw one of them where the kid had like totally got from the front, not from the back, maybe, but this bowl cut. Let's take it to the side, circle forward, around to the other side. Oh, he's given up the territory. Take it to the side, circle forward, around to the other side. Inhale up. Going back and forth a few times. Side stretch. Head away from your tail, circling around. Inhale, open. Side stretch. Taking it forward. And lift. And open one more. And lift and change. Non-dominant leg comes in front. We're going to change the exercise. Just, I think I'm ready to take this off. Take off the outer layer. This is my Driftwood Soldier t-shirt that I bought, seeing them in Lara Hope's backyard. Driftwood Soldier. If you like Tom Waits and Circle Nick Cave, you might like, and sort of Appalachian music where they all meet together. You might like Driftwood Soldier. That's my sales pitch for this band, which I really like. He's a really interesting singer, and it's like mandolin and bass, and then sometimes other instruments change direction. So good live. And they do a John Henry cover, which is like perfect for him. I think I have it. It's in my car. Is it still in my car? It's on the playlists of my car where I still play CDs. All right, let's just take it forward. Let go. Let your head release. Shift from side to side. They are from, I think they're from Philadelphia. Although one of them might sometimes live up here or have a sister or something like that that lives in the Hudson Valley. Let's take it onto your back. Oh, lower your feet. They do have things on Spotify or on the whatever, all the places where you can find music. Oh, just roll from side to side. Oh, hello. Gaylord thinks that this is the time that he gets to come up. And I guess he does for a minute. Hello. He's like a big fat marshmallow with like pokey, toothpick legs that just poke into you. Fine once he lays down, spreads out the marshmallow weight. Oh, just rolling from side to side, massaging out your hips. And then come in, and we're just going to do this an inch up. You're going to slide out, flex your foot, slide it in. Other leg, slide it out, leave it on the floor, flex your foot, slide it in, feeling your foot connecting to the floor the whole way out, and then it flexes, and then it connects as it comes back. Reach it out, flex, bring it in, reach it out. Flex, so you're not picking it up off the floor. We're not trying to get this huge ab work. We're trying to get nice tracking so that the energy moves through your body, out through the sole of your foot, and then connects back down to the earth. Feeling the tracking from your hip, through your knee, through your ankle, ball of the foot, and toes, and then it returns. So if you're feeling like your knee kind of wobbles out, comes in, comes out, think of just finding the channel that it's tracking along and smoothing it out. I'm just doing this so Gaylord gets a little more chance to have some tummy time. Last one. All right, I'm gonna have to remove him. Hands down by your sides. Lift your pelvis up, circles with your hips, circling. He's like, I'm pretty sure I could still sit up there. Circling around, one direction. Let this massage out your shoulders and change direction. Working the back of your body efficiently. We're not trying to overwork or squeeze harder. We're just working the amount that we need to. See, he's ready to get back up. He's like, I got this. We've done this before. Oh, it's silly. Ooh. Okay, bring it down. Take your hands on your knees, big circles with your knees. Let that massage out your back, lubricating up your hip socket. So this is for the integrity of your femur head in your hip socket. Change direction. Letting your hands really do the work. So your legs are sort of relaxed, arms are steering. All right, let's take one leg up, the other leg reaches out, and then switch. I'm just trying to do the things that I can do with a cat on my belly. Because Gaylord clearly does not get enough attention. So this is the moment we could stare each other in the eye and share our love. You're going to come up, flex both feet, point, switch, flex, point, switch, flex, point, switch, flex. Again, that tracking, switch, flex, point. If you want to put your head down, you can. Flex, point, switch. Try to straighten both knees, elongate those legs, reach it out, flex, point, switch, flex, point, switch, flex, point. Last one. And relax. Open your feet wide, internally rotate one leg at a time. Knees are bent, spiraling in. Okay, come on. Okay, so just having Gaylord on my stomach reminded me that I had a dream last night that I was pregnant and had a baby. But then I couldn't find the baby once I had the baby. And all I could find were some dolls. And I was like, well, everyone saw that I was pregnant. I should probably have a baby. Anyway, what kind of babies are you having in your life? Creative babies? Are you making things? Are you doing things? Work babies? What kind of babies are you having in the world? Go back and forth a few times, letting your ankle hook over if that feels good. Yeah, so for artists, whatever projects you're working on, those are your babies, right? maybe for worker people, whatever projects you're working on, those are your babies. Is your work your baby? All right, so let's come on to hands and knees. Walk your knees back a little and big circles with your hips down towards the floor, and then reach it back. Again, integrity in the hip socket. No hip replacement, no need for a hip replacement. Or maybe we're too late for that, but helping grease up that area. I don't know. I know so many dancers who've had hip replacements and people who actually then are much more happy. It's amazing what we can do these days. Let's take it forward onto your belly on the mat. And bend your knees, drop them from side to side. My goal in life, I'm going to knock on wood. Maybe I shouldn't even say it. No, one of my goals in life, or one of my big goals, is to be healthy in my body, right? To do the things I need to do to be healthy, to spend time outside, to walk around, to mobilize. All right, let's come into a Sphinx position. Your elbows are directly below your shoulders. You're going to arch, look up, and then drop your nose, round your spine, curling, looking down till your pelvis lifts. So you're not lifting because you're popping your butt up. It's just a small round, and then pelvis drops. Reach it out and up, and you're going to lift your legs. Legs drop. Drop your head, round your spine, look towards your belly button. Pelvis drops. Lift your legs and arch. Looking down, reaching it out and lifting. Ooh, I'm getting a cramp in one of my feet. Take it down. Reach it out. This is one of the beauties of aging, is all this different cramping things that happen. Reach it out. Although I have to say, I remember it when I was younger. And let's come all the way up. Take it back to a child's pose. I do remember having a period of time when I was dancing a lot of ballet, and often I'm getting cramps some of the time. And one of the doctors that I saw was like, well, you probably just need to drink some Gatorade. I don't know, man. I'm not totally sold that Gatorade is a great thing for your body. Having said that, I do occasionally drink it. There's a lot of not real stuff in there, right? What is this? All right, let's come in. Let's just do this. You're going to walk to the edge of your mat, go all the way up, and then take it back. Little crawl. If you don't have enough padding under your knees, then either don't do it or pick your knees up off the floor and do the crawl like so, right? Butt up in the air. You could go back and forth. One time forward and back. Contralateral movement, or forward and back with your knees off the floor in kind of a downward dog. Oh. All right. Take it back down to the floor. We're going to do a baby cobra head circle. If that hurts at all, just go up and down, do a baby cobra without the head circle. So ear towards your shoulder, lifting up, other shoulder, coming down. 3 or 4 times in each direction. Opening the front of your body, opening your lungs, your heart. Change direction. The front lungs. There's actually more lung space in our back body than our front body. And relax. Bend your knees, let them fall again. Just relax your pelvis, wag your tail, relax your feet, relax your shoulders, relax your guts, relax your butt, relax into the floor. Easy softness in your body, gentle flow in your body. And then let's, what do we want to do? Let's arch up, bend your knees, stretching the front of your body, and then take it back. Child's pose, wiggle around in your child's pose. So there's a couple of ways you can do child's pose, and I feel like both of them, more than a couple, but both of them have benefits, right? You can do it with your knees sort of together, letting your spine really round. You can do them with your knees apart, letting your spine kind of get more lengthened out. Try both. We don't want to always do the same way. We want to try different ways. There is not one way to do anything. Well, there may be for some things, but in movement and in fitness, there's always multiple ways. You could just look at any group of people moving and see that the choices that their bodies are making are often very different. Let's come into our side plank. Press it up, pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stay on that side. Take it down. Just have a minute of rest. Bring your elbow directly below your shoulder. We're going to do 10 up and down here. Let's take the arm over your head. Going 1, 2, big windshield wiper. 3, sideways. 4, 5, bottom shoulder drawing into your body. 6, lats and pecs. 7, are your pecs working? Yes, they are. 8, 9, 10. Take your top knee back, bottom knee forward, side stretch. Breathe. Breathe into your lungs. Where else would you breathe? Breathe into your cells. Breathe into your skin. Breathe. So also, like when we are, I said that thing about the Sufis and the reflecting back the negative energy. If you're attacking yourself, your cells are listening. They know. No attack on the self. It's really capitalist to create a system where people never feel like they're good enough. It's always going to happen later. Once I fix this, that, and the other thing, everything will be okay. But we never arrive at that point, right? We always, unless we go, oh, maybe this moment is actually it. There is no other thing happening later. I'm not waiting for that thing. I'm not fixing this thing so that then dot, dot, dot. But right here, right now, this is it. Right here, right now. Here comes the white kitty. Press it up. Pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the other thing is, relax. Sometimes we think we have to do something. We have no choice. You always have a choice. You can change at any time. You can back out. There's always a choice. So start to really think about what your choices are. Yeah, we have to have time for reflection, time to slow down, time to see our lives sometimes from the outside to be able to decide, well, that might be not the optimal situation going on over there. Coming into coherence, head, heart, gut, body, so that we can live a life that is integrated and healthy. Pressing up. And we're going to do the arm, flapping. 1 for 10. 2, 3, 4. It's not somewhere else. It's right here, right now. 5, 6, unless it isn't. 7, 8, 9, 10. Top knee, bottom knee forward, top knee back, side stretch. So Michel de Montaigne was a French, actually he was part of the aristocracy, but he was also a writer. He developed the word essay really comes from his writing style of, this is what I think, but maybe it's not like that. He was one of the first people to say, maybe not a very Libra skill. I don't even know if he was a Libra. Could be a Gemini also, right? These people that can see both sides. Let's open up. But essay comes from the French SAA, to try, and his writings were tries at an idea. And he's got such prolific writing on this is how I think it is, philosophical ideas, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's like this. Anyway, there's a really good book about him written by Sarah Bakewell called The Life of Montaigne, 21 Answers, and I don't know, something like that. But it's Sarah Bakewell about the life of Montaigne. It's a great book. I think I read it in 2014, and it was like the book of the year for me for 2014. Side stretching. If you need something to read, if you want to see a different picture, she really looks at him, what influenced him, where big changes happened in his life, and how people saw him in the time he was living and then after, the different sort of groups of people and thinking. Hello. Take it down to your leg. Take it into the middle. To the other leg. And bring it back into center. Push the floor away. Oh, Squeaky Deaky has gotten up on the cat tower. Nobody's sat up there for a while. You can tell it's getting cold when the cats are inside. Roll it from side to side across your butt. Massaging out. Your glutes, you can stay and kind of roll around. Yeah, I taught ballet yesterday, so my hips are like, yes, let's do some releasing now. And then let's take your butt to the ceiling, drop your head down to the floor. Shake it, no. Nod, yes. Bend and straighten your knees. Go as deep as you can. If you can take it all the way down into a squat, then do that. And then roll it up through your spine, coming all the way up to the top. And we're going to inhale, open, stretch to the heavens. Exhale, bend your knees, drop it down to the earth, let go. Inhale, open and lift. If you want to challenge yourself, come up onto one leg, put it down, drop it down. Inhale, coming up onto the other leg. Ooh, exhale, drop and release. Inhale, stand up. Can you pick your leg up before you get to the top? Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, push off. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, push. Woo! Oh, exhale. Last one, inhale, push. And exhale, let it go. He's off. He is off of the cat tower. My little troublemaker cat. He likes to, we have these little mice toys that he likes to corral and bring them to wherever we are or wherever he's planning to spend the night. And he bugles. So he's like, oh, he's got the mouse in his mouth and he's just like insane. Anyway, TV land.